So in an interview with New York Magazine, actress Ava Longoria, and also Anna's best friend, she was asked about the best advice and the worst advice she's gotten in her 50 years on this planet. So I pose the same question to four of you. What is the best advice and the worst advice you have received from a friend? And did you ever give advice to anyone?
Best advice I ever got was if you make a cup of coffee, make the best coffee you've ever made, or why would they trust you with anything else?
Oh.
That was, and that really like.
What if you use those little pods?
Oh God! The one when I got that advice, I don't think the pods existed. But
Leave the pods alone. Eva's now an ambassador for Nespresso.
The worst,
that's right.
The worst advice, and I know it's well-intentioned but really hard to receive, is enjoy every minute when you're a young parent. Sorry, a parent of young kids. I was never a young parent. But I think the pressure that puts on people, everyone knows it's fleeting. Everyone knows, but like we're in a stage right now where the kids are sick and things are coming. You know, like I was up all night, and there's a part of you that needs to be okay with whatever you're feeling at the moment, because to resist it is when the struggle comes. And when people constantly say, oh my God, you're gonna miss this. And no, you're not gonna miss every minute. And being frustrated or sad or overtired or whatever doesn't make it go faster or slower. So like, be where you're at, because you're gonna be annoyed and unhappy.
You should videotape so you can look at it later.
Yeah, you can love it later.
Yeah. I was at Eva's house not too long ago, and with a group of friends, because what she says in this interview, everything, the interview she did with the cut, it really is very accurate and very truthful about her. So Eva's turning 50 this year.
Oh, yeah.
And so she's talked about the first 50 years of life. I want to know what we're doing for your birthday. That's the only thing I care about. We have no plans. Can we get this going,
Can't you
please?
call her on the phone? Do you have to use TV?
Yes, I have actually called her on the phone. She wants to have little. She wants to have little
Best friend,
dinners.
she's using network television.
Yes.
To make a
I
date
need to
with Ava
bully
Longoria.
her. I need to bully her into doing a party that we can all attend.
The one I think of, because all of us having to be in the public eye, is when people treat you poorly, it's more, or say mean things to you, it's more a reflection of their own unhappiness. And I think if you remind yourself when you're receiving that, it kind of helps you, it makes it much easier to tune it out. I remind myself that like once a week.
I would say my parents gave me the best advice. Your average must be excellent.
Ooh, I like that.
Your average must be excellent. And the worst advice I ever got was just get a job that's stable.
That's bad advice.
Back to the first one, your average must be excellent.
And just sensible.
Yeah.
You know, a job that's sensible and as opposed to something, as opposed to something that you're passionate about, as something.
Oh, I see.
What
as
about you?
opposed to
What's the
something
best
like that.
advice or worst advice you've gotten?
Somebody told me I should sing in my act. Does Celine Dion tell jokes? No.
Can you sing?
I can, but I wouldn't inflict it upon anyone. And somebody told me to change my voice, as if I could do that.
Your voice is iconic. Are you kidding?
I like to think of it that I have Jimmy Hoffa in the back of my throat.
Brian gave me a better answer. Best and worst advice, try out for The View.
What about you? What's the best and worst you ever got?
Yeah, I got nothing.
This topic?
Take this, yeah.
You got
Take this
nothing?
out.
That's it?
I got nothing right now.
That's why you're over there and we're over here.
We're 2 minutes over. Yeah, we're 2 minutes over. I'm giving advice now to edit this part out.